Hello and welcome to the Kanawha Valley Hustlers podcast. I am here with Captain Michael. Captain, tell me, what's your hustle?
My hustle is helping people in the community, help people in the community, as crazy as that sounds.
And we are here. It's December. Christmas time is in full swing. And if there's one thing that people think about when it comes to December, it's the red kettles.
Wait a minute. We have one here. Yes. So this is our most iconic fundraiser. It's also our largest fundraiser of the year. This actually was started by a guy named Captain McPhee in San Francisco. He decided he wanted to do a nice feed for the folks, the homeless folks, the folks that were down on their luck in San Francisco. He was hoping to reach maybe a couple hundred people if he was lucky, but he couldn't figure out how to raise the funds for it. He just didn't have that money in his pocket. So he remembered as a kid, they used to have a kettle out on the end of the pier where the fishermen came in that they could put money for fishermen who are down on the luck. He says, I'm going to try the same thing. So on one of the ferry piers, he set up a kettle and he puts, help us stir the pot this Christmas. And people put money in that. He was able to serve about 1,000 people that Christmas because of the generosity of the people in San Francisco. And so he says, that sort of just blew into our whole kettle season. So we now have kettles around the world. We were serving in Jamaica. They had kettles down there, and people in the community love to help people in the community. And this is an easy way to do it. You don't have to write a big check. Just when you're walking by, you're getting your groceries at Kroger's, or you're going down to Walmart to get your Christmas gifts, whatever you do, you see that kettle. Oh, I've got $1 or $2 in my pocket. You can throw it in there. And that little bit makes a huge difference to people in this community. We're trying to raise $250,000 to help people at Christmas, but to help people year round as well. Roll those disaster canteens when we need them, like we just did for the hurricane, to be able to help people with utility assistance, with food, to keep our youth centers open so that kids can have a safe place to come and play and learn. So yeah, that money that we raise at Christmas time helps make sure those kids get gifts and make sure those families have food, but it helps throughout the year. And we so appreciate the people in the community who hustle to help the Salvation Army help people.
That's great. And you mentioned $1 or $2, but I notice on here that you got Apple Pay, you've got Venmo. So the Salvation Army is also changing with the times, right?
We are. So we understand that people don't always have cash in their pockets. I very seldom have cash in my pocket. So whenever you walk up to the kettle and you're going, oh man, I don't have any money in my pocket, you can get out your phone, scan that QR code. It'll take you to our page. If you're, you can do Apple Pay, like he said, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Venmo. We have just all different ways that you can help out, as well as just putting credit card information if you want to do that. But are all ways that you can help the Salvation Army. We have virtual kettles that you can go sign up for, even this late, early December. You can go ahead and sign up for those virtual kettles. If you call into our office, they'll hook you up. And if you want to help us ring bells, which is a lot of fun, believe it or not, you can go to Register Ring to sign up. We still have slots available until Christmas. So come sign up with us at Register to Ring, and you can ring the bell for us as a volunteer. All those things are available.
I was actually going to ask that next. How do you decide on the bell ringers? How do you choose bell ringers?
Well, we have two options. We pay folks to ring bells, which we love to do. There are a lot of people that could use a little extra money at Christmas time, and they're willing to come out and brave the elements and stand day after day for us. And we appreciate those people so much. But we also have the availability for people just to volunteer. And the nice thing about the volunteer is every dollar we raise then goes right into the Christmas effort and the year-round fundraiser. When we have to pay people, some of the money in the kettle is going to have to go to pay them. So, and we don't begrudge them that. We appreciate them coming working for us. But those volunteers are an important part of the program as well.
Talk to me a little bit about, I know you mentioned the story of how it all got started. I imagine that whenever they first started this, they never knew what it was going to turn into. Talk to me a little bit about the kind of numbers and what people, what they experience Salvation Army all over the world by seeing this red kettle.
Well, like I said, it's our number one internationally. It's our number one fundraiser throughout the year. So imagine if we're able to hit our goal of $250,000 here in Charleston, West Virginia, that's one community just in West Virginia. We'll probably raise well over $1 million just in West Virginia. You blow that past, all the big metropolitan areas, all the states in the country, and then you add to that all the countries worldwide, UK, Australia. Like I said, in the Caribbean, we saw kettles down there. We worked kettles down there. So, I mean, we're talking millions of dollars that come into the Salvation Army to help us help people. And that impact, that 250 that we're looking at, we're hoping for this Christmas, is going to make a huge impact here. But across the board, that's a huge impact. Worldwide, that's incredible. And it all started because a guy wanted to feed some people in San Francisco. That's amazing.
So as we're wrapping up here, what's the Salvation's Army message this time of year? It's Christmas time. A lot of people are thinking about shopping and running from store to store. And, I forgot Aunt May's on my list. I got to make sure. But what's the Salvation's Army's message around Christmas?
Well, our message has become love beyond. And our message this year is love beyond hopelessness. People who are at their wits' end, we're going to love them beyond that. We're going to get them past that stage. Because, folks, Christmas is a time that can be crushing to people if they don't have enough for themselves, if they don't have enough for their children, and that you could just get to the point where you just don't feel like you have anywhere to turn. We want to partner with people in this community to help love those folks beyond Christmas. So not only will we help them at Christmas time, but then this fundraiser will continue to help through the year. And we want to bring hope to the community.
Great. Captain Michels, thank you so much. Thank you for watching and listening. And when you're out shopping, I really encourage you, got a couple bucks in your pocket, be sure to drop it off at one of the red Kettles and make sure to say thank you to the bell ringer so that everybody knows that it's happening, is excited, and share it with your friends and family and everything else. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Remember, this is Joe Justice, the Kanawha Valley Hustler, reminding you this Christmas season, hustle hard, hustle fast, and hustle with a smile.